everybody, I haven't been on this channel in about 2.5 weeks, and if you follow me on my Instagram then you may know I had to unexpectedly fly to Vancouver. John is my boyfriend, and most of you know that if you followed me, and his dad actually really unfortunately unexpectedly passed away of pancreatic cancer, so we flew there. His mom was there, we packed up their stuff, and then we drove back from Vancouver to Savannah. So it took me about 2.5 weeks to do all of that and to get everything situated with that. So that's why I haven't been posting. I usually post about 5-ish times a week. So for me not to post for about 2.5 weeks is definitely not the norm. I'm also sick, as you may or may not be able to tell, but I really wanted to post something because I haven't in so long, and that's not, I love my YouTube channel and I don't want to just not do it. It's also like only 4 o'clock, but hello, daylight savings, now it's like kind of dark. So hopefully all of that's okay. I just wanted to let you know I wasn't just like flaking. That's not what I do. We just had, you know, some unfortunate things happen, which is what happens in life. But all of that to say, aside, we're going to talk about my 25 Days of Christmas Project Pan. I was going to upload this on the 25th of October, like I usually do it, you know, the 25th. But his dad died on the 24th, so I was actually in Vancouver at the time where I was supposed to be posting this. That being said as well, you'll see in this pan and all of my others, a lot of these products didn't get very much use because I just, John called me and I literally packed my bags in like 10 minutes and then went to his house. So I did bring makeup, but not very much, and not a lot of Project Pan items. It just was so far from what really was on my mind. So I hope that's okay. I really try to like work hard on these items and give you all a lot of progress because I think that's exciting. But you know, things happen. So anyway, let's just go ahead and talk about these items. So I do have 2 that I have hit goal on, so I'll go ahead and go into that. The first one is All I Want for Christmas Is You, and I had chosen this Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Slave to Pink. And I wanted to hit pan, and you can see I did. I know that people say you can just like push down and hit the pan. I tried really hard to like evenly coat it. So I did go ahead and hit pan or hit goal on that. And so my new item for that, where is it? It's right here. Is in this Benefit Cheekathon palette. Similarly, All I Want for Christmas Is You is a song that is really well known. The Mariah Carey version is really well known. So she's kind of a little bit very pink and over the top, and I felt like these chicks were pretty over the top. And I'm going to try to hit pan on the shade Hoola. I don't know if, you know, it's at about a month and a half now. Today is the 11th. There it is. It's a little warm for me, but I think it does work as like a contour slash bronzer. I don't know. I would like to hit pan on this before Christmas. And obviously, well, I think I've said this before, but just in case this is your first update of this, I will not be posting this on Christmas. I think I'm coming home the 27th of December, so around then. I also don't know what John and I are doing for Christmas, if he's coming with me or what all that is entailing, so it might be later than that, but around Christmas, you know. I really hate the way it's like really glowy. I don't look like a disco ball right now, but we're just gonna keep going with it. We're gonna show you the products. The second thing that I hit goal on was Last Christmas, which is my favorite Christmas song, and I wanted to hit pan on one of these concealers, and I hit some pan in the shade Ivory. If you can see on like there and there, there's those 2 silver lines of pan. So I did go ahead and also meet my goal on this. And so what I have put in its place is this Urban Decay Troublemaker Mascara. I just forgot to tell you, that Hoola, that palette is worth $58 and currently weighs 289 grams. This mascara is valued at $9.17. I have done a full review of it, which I'll link below, and a giveaway, which it's ended, and I haven't contacted a winner because I literally got home last night, so I'll do that today. But here's the Troublemaker Mascara, and I chose this because this song is about heartbreak, and you're probably a troublemaker if you're breaking a girl's heart. So that is the mascara I have on today as well, in case you were wondering. Next, we have Mary, as in like Merry Christmas, not Mary as in the mother of Jesus, just to clarify. And for that, I have the Lorac Dead Man Tell No Tales palette, and I wanted to hit pan on the shade Sea Haze, which is right here. This palette is $52, and it's actually gone down 2 grams. Last time it weighed 369 grams, and now it weighs 367. That could just be because of other things as well. But I have used it. This is the shade that I have under my eyelash today, but I don't think you can really see it. It's really more of a lid shade. It's very pretty. I do still love this palette. So, I got some use out of that. Next. Sorry, I'm trying to keep myself straight. Alright. For Gilmore Girls, I chose this shade in the Lorac Pro 2 palette. This palette is worth $44. And I chose the shade Snow because they always talk about snow in that show. I want to finish this up completely. Obviously, taking off 2.5 weeks was detrimental to that. But it does have a little dip, so I don't know, y'all. I probably won't make this goal, but I'm going to keep trying. We're going to keep working on it. This palette has lost a gram, so last time it weighed 124 grams, and now it weighs 123. Alright, and that is what I have on my inner corner today. Next, where are we? Sorry, y'all. I'm a little bit off. I'm trying not to be, but I just am. Next, we have the nail polish. This one wasn't like in a topic. It was just like the one thing that I was like, this is Christmas. I definitely want to use it. It's the Sephora Good Tidings Bling nail polish. It costs $9.50. And it's lost a gram since the beginning, but it's the same as it weighed. When I started, it weighed 65 grams. And then 64 last time and 64 again today. You can kind of see I marked it with silver again. It is what I have on my nails today. It's very festive, and I really enjoy this. So I'm going to try to use that up. Next, we have Nutcracker, and for that, I chose a shade in my MAC Nutcracker Sweet Cool Eye Compact. This cost $39.50, and I wanted to hit pan on the shade Nutcracker, and you can see it does have some use. As far as weight, it weighs actually a gram more than it has in the past. It weighs 150 grams today, and the other two weights, it weighed 149. But, that kind of happens. You can see it's not the most pigmented. I just kind of use it to set my liner. How much is in each of these? Each of these is 1.1 grams. I honestly don't think I'll hit pan before the end, but I'm going to keep working on it. Next, we have Baby It's Cold Outside. And for that, I chose the Milani 3D Shadow Eyes Pencil in the shade Winter White. I use it as a base, and it's super brightening. I really like it. I have it on today. This costs $7.49, and it actually lost a gram. It now weighs 8 grams instead of 9. And you can see this purple line is where I am now. That black is where I was at the first update, and the green is where I was at the beginning. So I have made some use out of that, which is always the goal. Next, we have I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, and for that, I chose the highlighter by Colourpop in the shade. Y'all, this lighting is horrible. I am sorry. This is normal. If we can just keep it like this the whole time. It's the shade Hippo. I love this so much. It's a beautiful, like, pinky white, but it's really natural on my skin tone. I really like it. This cost $8, and it actually still weighs 29 grams as it did last time, but you can see I kind of have definitely been using it, and the goal for this is to just hit pan. Alright, next we have the e.l.f. For the movie e.l.f. I chose something green, and I chose the Physicians Formula Concealer 101 palette in green and light. And I really want to finish up this entire green shade. As you can see, I haven't made that much progress on it. And I don't think I'm going to end up finishing this up. It still weighs 64, is it 64? No, 54 grams as it did last time. And this costs $6.94. So I'm working on it still. I like a lot of these. I'm working on it. I just don't know if I'll actually be able to meet my goal on all of these things. But that's okay. As I always say, progress is progress. Just getting any use out of them is good. Next, we have the Beauty and the Beast was what I drew. And so I chose the Beauty and the Beast palette, of course. And I wanted to hit pan on the shade Beast Mode. It is what I have in my crease today. It is right here. You can see I do have a nice dip on it. I do think I'll be able to hit pan on this. It still weighs 305 grams, which is what it weighed last time. And it cost $48. So, here we are. It's really pretty. I really enjoy this navy shade. I find a lot of use for it, and especially come the winter months, I definitely think I'll get more use out of that. Alright, next we have Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, which is a Christmas movie that I watch with my family every year. And for that, I chose the Sephora Minnie's World in Color eyeshadow palette. This cost $45 when I first got it. And it's weird. So when I first weighed it, it was 377 grams, and then it was 379 grams, and now it's 378 grams. So I don't really know about all that. I wanted to hit pan on the shade Starlet, and you can hopefully tell there is actually finally a little dent in it, which is good. That's the goal. I do have to use this wet because it's not the most pigmented. However, I feel like I've kind of scraped off the top and it has done better. I could also use this as a highlighter if I didn't already have other highlighters in this project. But it's nice. I like it. I like it better now that I've kind of scraped it off. Alright. Next we have Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time. It's a Paul McCartney song. And for that, I chose the Sephora Modern Watercolors palette. This is the Sephora Pantone Universe. This palette costs $39. And I have this shade right here that I want to hit pan on. This is a really flaky shade. You definitely have to use it wet. Which does mean I use a little bit more when I use it. It's right there. I've done a lot of cool tone looks for this. And it does, I believe, weigh the same. Yeah, 214 grams, which is what it's weighed since the beginning. So it's right there. I have a lot of eyeshadow. Oops. Next, we have Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. And for that, I have the Milani 3D Glitzy Glamour Gloss. I finally got it to all settle down, and it's right around this line-ish. Close enough. And this weighs a gram less. It's 31 grams, and it costs $9.98. I have it on the middle of my lips today. It's really pretty. It's definitely like a metallic lip gloss. It's very on trend, so I like that. Next, we have Happy Christmas, which is a John Lennon song. And for that, I chose the Tarina Tarantino Pure Velvet Smudge Stick. This cost $15, and it's weighed 5 grams the whole time. It's one of those where you see there's a stopper in it. And it's okay as far as pigmentation, but I do find that it let me see if I can get a little bit of a bigger one. It's like a deep purple. And I do find that it creases really badly, which is not a problem I usually have, so I don't really like this very much. I wanted to use it up. I don't think I will in the time allotted, but we're going to keep using it, and we'll see what happens, you know. I use it a lot in like the outer corner. Next, we have Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And for that, I chose a shade in my Too Faced Matte Eye palette. These palettes are $36. This weighs 1 gram less, and it's the shade Velveteen Bunny. So right there, you can see I have a huge dip in it. So when I first weighed this palette, it weighed 113 grams. Last time it weighed 114, and now it's back to 113, so I don't really know. That's kind of one of the downsides of weighing it. But I do use this every single day, except for when I was out of town. I packed 2 palettes. I didn't pack that much because I would be also flying, and so I didn't have a lot of room. But I do think I'll be able to hit pan on this, which is the goal before the end of this project. So that's exciting. Alright, next for red, as in like red and green, I have this Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation. I don't really like this. It's too light for me. It's what I have on today. It's too light and it's really thick looking. But I'm right there. I probably have like 3 or 4 more uses in it. I try to use it when I'm not doing anything else, but most of the time I'll forget about it because I'm panning another foundation. But I do think this will be gone relatively soon. And this costs $7.65, and it weighs the same as last time. When I first got it, it was 15, and then it's been 14 the past 2 times. Next, we have A Christmas Carol. And for that, I chose the Urban Decay Ozone Lip Liner because it's like a ghost. This weighs, this is valued at $15, and it weighs 5 grams as it has the entire time. But if you look at my little sheet, it has gone down. So that's exciting. That's always the goal. You know, still getting some progress even though the weight's not changing. Next, we have I'll Be Home for Christmas. And for that, I have the lip that I have on today, the Revlon Matte Balm in the shade 210 Standout. 250. It's a beautiful matte red. I really like it. I just don't want to wear red every single day. But we're coming up to Christmas, so maybe I will more. However, even if I think I'll wear this every single day, I don't believe I'll finish this up because look at all this lip product. I'm terrible at finishing lip products. I can't even mark it from last time. It's in the same spot. So we'll just play. We'll keep going. We'll see what happens. Next, I did wear this on Halloween though. I was still in Vancouver for Halloween. We went to John's aunt and uncle. I got to pass out candy, which was really exciting. And I wore like silver glitter. I didn't have a costume or anything because again, we just kind of went. I wore like silver glitter from Stila and red lips and like big wing liner. It was kind of festive. And so anyway, next we have the Too Faced cheek palette. I love this. I did not pack this because it is very breakable. But this shade At Dusk is probably my favorite blush I own. And I'm trying to hit pan on it. And you can see there is quite a big dip. It still weighs, it was $35 when I first got it. It still weighs 82 grams, which is what it weighed last time. And when I started, it weighed 83 grams. So it's gone down a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'll hit pan on it. I have it on today. And I think it's beautiful. There we go. Next is We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And for that, I have the Balm Merry Luminizer. This actually, it's weird. This is another one where it started at 55 grams, then went to 56, and now it's back down to 55. It cost $24 when I got it. And I just want to hit pan on it. I don't have that much use. I should not have put in 2 highlighters and then an inner corner, so I can't even really use it for that. I don't know. I think I wasn't very smart when I was choosing these colors. But there it is. It is really pretty. I have it on today as my highlight. I know my lighting's all funky, but it is the highlight I have on today, and I do enjoy it. I just don't think I'll be able to hit pan on it. I think there's 8.5 grams of product in here too, yeah. Next, we have It's a Wonderful Life, and for that, I chose this Sonia Kashuk Silver Nail Polish. I do have it on today under that glitter. I've made terrible progress on this. You can't even see my line today. It's like right there. I haven't really made very much progress at all. So I don't think I'll be able to finish this up. It costs $4.79. And it has lost a gram. So it's 51 the first 2 times, and today it's 50 grams. So at least I've gotten a little bit of use out of it. Next, we have Nightmare Before Christmas. And for that, I chose the IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Liner. I have this liner on today. It does tug on me, and it's not that like in a swatch. Let me just show you. Hold on. Like in a swatch, it's super pigmented, but on the eyes, it just doesn't really come out that way. I do still have quite a bit of progress, as you can see. As you can see. This is valued at $15.53. It's weighed 4 grams the entire time. But you can see I have made some steady progress there. So if I continue this progress, I'll probably be about halfway done, but I won't have it finished, which is what my goal was. So, I'm just going to keep working on it. I can, use it as my inner rim, and maybe that'll help, but I don't know. I'm not feeling too good about that either. Next, we have Kohl, like what Santa puts in your stocking if you're bad. And so we have the Joy to the Girls palette. This is a Too Faced Christmas palette from a while ago, and it was $46. And for this, I have the shade Prancer, which is on my lid today. I thought it was much more gold when I put it on here. I really should not have put a copper because I have another copper. It is super pigmented though. It's really chunky and flaky, but if you wet it, like I did today, it's super pigmented and beautiful. It's got a little bit of a dip, but not very much. I think these are 2 grams a piece, 1.6 grams a piece. So I don't think I'll be able to hit pan, but we're going to keep playing with it and see what happens. Next, we have the Grinch, and for that, I have this the H&M Infinite Impact Eye Color. These are $6.99 a piece. And, oh gosh, a chunk of it just broke off. Whoa, did not know that happened. Great, exactly what I was hoping would happen all over me. Cool, so I now have green eyeshadow on me. But you can see a chunk just broke off. I want to hit pan on this. It is what I have in my outer corner today. It doesn't show up green. Like, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I've got powder all over me. Like, in the pan, it's this beautiful green with the gold. in a swatch, like it shows up that green, that gold, but it really just looks black, and that shimmer doesn't really show up, so it's kind of disappointing, but I do like it. I mean, I like the formulation. I've done a full review of those as well. And for the last thing, I have the Wiseman, and for that, I have the Jelly Pong Pong Glow Getter Luminizer Gel. I'm right here. So again, I've made really steady progress on this. It's the liquid highlighter I have on today, but I don't think I'll be using it up. But I'm going to keep playing with it, and we'll see what happens. So, that is my 25 items. I have finished up 4 so far in this project. So, finished up or hit goal on 4. We'll see. I'm covered in swatches. Which is good, you know. That's nice. And I've gotten a lot of use out of these products. I don't know if I'll be able to hit all 25 by the end of it, but we're going to keep on trucking, and we're going to just see what happens. Thank you for, like, bearing with me. I'm sorry I took a break, but, you know, John's my man. And he needed me, so, of course, I had to go. And yeah, I will try to get back on track. I'm kind of everywhere right now. We were supposed to be going to Disney World. If you follow me, you know I was like super excited about that. We were actually supposed to be at Epcot today, but because we didn't get back in time, and then I got sick, and John just obviously didn't really feel like going to Disney World, and I wasn't going to go with someone else. We did cancel that trip, so I'm not going to Disney World anymore, which sucks, but that's okay. There are obviously a lot more important things, and we'll go again at some point. But yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of keep posting and try to catch up. I have a huge haul coming, but I got packages delivered while I was gone, and I told my apartment complex, and I don't know where any of them are, and they're not open until Monday. So I'm hoping that they just took them. I don't know why they wouldn't just put them in my apartment, but I don't know where they are. I have one package, but I should have quite a few more. So we'll just see what happens with that. It's a little uncomfortable. So hopefully I'll get those soon though, and I can post a really big haul because I did haul a lot. But yeah, I'll just see y'all real soon. Bye.